Thanks for having me. I mean, we're sponsoring the conference, we're speaking, and I think more generally, really excited to talk to a lot of the participants here, to the audience, get our name out there and hopefully form some really valuable partnerships. We have a safe platform that allows people to do the trades that they want to do without being exposed to this sort of like shaky platforms that you've seen a lot historically.
Hell no. Hell no. From the time this dude opened his mouth, somebody was supposed to say, hell no. That's all the due diligence we need. This motherfucker ain't got enough bass in his voice to be running nothing.
I told Kobe, I told Phil. Phil know how I play. Kobe know how I play. Give me the ball. I'm a dog. Everybody know. We'll have a good time.
So, we started a few years ago. We're one of the newest of the large crypto platforms. We basically were founded out of frustration with...
This is Steph Curry, the world's leading expert on cryptocurrency. You are an expert, right?
I think both how a lot of the existing crypto platforms worked and how a lot of the traditional financial sector worked, where it's just really difficult, especially for a common investor, to get access. I mean, you talk about, millions of dollars for market data alone, and it's not a level playing field, and it's not an easy space to access as, anything other than a large corporation.
Some tips on crypto.
FTX, I have everything I need to buy, sell, and trade crypto safely.
Motherfucker, what?
I have everything I need to buy, sell, and trade crypto safely.
What?
This is big. This is big. Good thing. Are you in?
You know what? I'm in. Let's call everyone.
Okay, I'm in.
Hey, Donut, don't eat that.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm in.
I'm in. Hey, Arthur, I quit.
This is big. I'm in.
T-Bone.
Hello, Tom.
Ew.
Mark.
Are you in? I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
This guy, what's up?
I'm getting into crypto with FTX. You in?
What providing gives 360-degree access to the crypto markets with the ability to trade everything from alts to DeFi. I believe I'm in, but...
This is big, big, big.
Motherfucker, what?
Was the mistake investing in him? Was the mistake insufficient due diligence?
Well, I think, listen, I talked to a lot of my friends that were involved in the due diligence process. I think it's very hard to protect yourself against that sort of misrepresentation. Let's call it misrepresentation for right now.
Motherfucker, what?
If you're being shown a balance sheet that may or may not be accurate, if you're being showed income statements that may or not be accurate, that are being validated by third parties, that's pretty rough. That's very hard to see through.
Motherfucker, what?
Just trading crypto. It's supposed to be easy and fun.
If you're running a background check on somebody like Sam, you're not going to find anything. He was unblemished, if you will, prior to this incident.
FTX? It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff. Never.
If there's ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX.
Certain things are going to fall through the cracks, whether you like it or not.
It's going to be at FTX.
FTX is dope.
He was giving me the money, and so I was looking, and I was doing a lot of due diligence on him, but clearly not enough.
Motherfucker, what?
I think it's important to explain that to people and share it with people.
What?
It's worth it for me to share the story with you.
What?
Printing crypto.
And I think one thing we think is really exciting about FTX is that it combines a lot of the sophistication of how traditional...
I can't get past this motherfucker's voice. I would have called the deal off. The deal is off. The deal is off.
Financial platforms are built, with a sort of full stack product that anyone can access.
Oh, you annoying me, motherfucker.
So, in relation to some platforms, especially in traditional finance, one really cool thing about FTX is anyone can get full access to the products. So we have a mobile app, we have a website, we have an API.
Of course.
They all hook up directly to the matching engine.
Of course.
So whether you are the smallest retail investor or a sophisticated HFT firm, you have equal access to the matching engine, equal access. All of our data is free.
If there's ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX.
All of it's public. Anyone can access it online. All of our products are accessible.
FTX is dope.
Motherfucker, what?
Just trading crypto. It's supposed to be easy and fun.
That's sort of one side of it. And then on the other side, we have a sophisticated risk and margin engine that can, cross margin assets. We have a safe platform. that allows people to do the trades that they want to do.
I'm Naomi Osaka, and I'm proud to partner with FTX. Making cryptocurrency accessible is a goal that FTX and I are striving towards.
Without being exposed to the sort of like shaky platforms that you've seen a lot historically. And we have a strong compliance background, and I think that's sort of one other big difference.
Motherfucker, what?
You know, I came from the regulated financial industry, as did most of the other executives at FTX. I came from the regulated financial industry. And, you know, from day one, we've been thinking about how do we build the products that users want.
Of course.
Motherfucker, what?
In the context of the regulation that, you know, both sophisticated traders and investors and regulators need to see.
I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff. Never.
It's always been a regulated space, but you've obviously seen a lot more tension from that angle over the last year or so. I think just as crypto's grown bigger and bigger, it's, you know, really come to the forefront of a lot of regulatory decision making. And, you know, there are places where the regulation is very clear, and there are places where there needs to be a lot of work done cooperatively to build out a framework that makes sense for everyone. While making sure, above all, that consumers are protected, that these are products which are understood, that are disclosed correctly, and that the systems function as they're designed to.
People shall have the right to vote, even the stupid ones.
Of course.
Stupid people vote?
Yes.
They were wrong.
FTX is dope.
If there's ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX.
Get what a crypto product looks like compared to a traditional financial product, where a common investor is going through 2 PFOF firms, 2 dark pools, some retail broker, a prime broker on the back end, a custody, a clearing solution.
Of course.
Before they finally end up on some exchange at the end. There's 7 different people taking fees in the middle. Completely non-transparent. And it's a completely different process than what a sophisticated user would transact with. And it's really hard for any party in this system to innovate. They're really boxed in by all the system around them and all the partners that they need to make it work. I think in crypto, what you see is what happens when you remove a lot of those kind of needless constraints, and these aren't regulatory constraints. These aren't sort of consumer protection constraints. It arose because something needed to glue together 2 systems, a way more transparent system.
It helps her fight monsters, like this one, which represents bloated exchange fees.
It's a system that can just innovate so much more quickly.
Bloated exchange fees.
And I think you've seen that where over the last few years, the crypto landscape has completely changed. Just way faster than what you see in other fields.
I'm in. FTX is dope.
We have a safe platform